Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching me today. This morning I want to do something that I've never done before. I'm going to do a full face with just one brand. I chose today the Milani brand, Milani Cosmetics. I don't have everything to do a full face. I don't have a primer or a powder, but everything else will be Milani. I already washed my face. I already moisturize it, and I'm gonna add some primer. And the primer I'm gonna choose, or I chose, well, is the Cover FX blurring primer. Let's see what focuses. There we go. And I'm going to just get a little bit and spread it all over, especially the problem areas, which are my nose, my strawberry nose I call it, and this area right here in my cheeks. You don't need a lot, just a little bit right here between my eyebrows, and in my this area here too. I have a lot of pores, and then just add a little bit on the rest of the face. All the products I use in this video will be linked below if you're interested or if you want to find out more. And I would like to say that this video is not sponsored. Milani's not paying me to do this. They don't know I'm doing this. I just wanted to do something like that because I think they're a good brand and they're not expensive at all. The foundation, I got this, the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. My color is Porcelain. I'm gonna use a sponge. I believe this one's from Real Techniques, if I'm not mistaken. And just like tap tap tap. I might remember not to like rub it in, just pat pat. And yeah, it looks quite fair, quite light on my face, but with later with bronzer or highlighter and all that stuff, it's getting a little bit darker. I know some people like to use a brush, but I tend not to. I don't like brushes that much to apply my foundation. Only some foundations, like the Scalp Barnes one, I start off with a brush and then I finish off with a sponge. I know some people like to start their makeup with the eyeshadow first, the eyes first, and then the rest. But today I'm doing a pretty simple makeup, nothing too dramatic, so I shouldn't get a fallout. And if I do, I could always just apply a little bit more concealer, just clean it off. This foundation is really nice because it doesn't really emphasize my pores. It's really nice, and it leaves like this soft glow, silkiness. So yeah, I look very pale right now, but I'll get better, I promise. The lighting and the camera or my phone here is different from real life. So that's important to know too. The lighting here is very bright, so you'll see me whiter than what I really am. Not whiter, paler than I really am. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Milani Gold. And look at the colors, it's just so beautiful. Wish you could see it in person. Maybe you own one. Look at those colors, how pretty. I've used it already a couple of times, you could tell. Today I'm going to go for like a more natural, soft color because it is morning. I don't have any Milani brushes. The ones by Scalp Barnes, they're so nice. This is the 62. His brushes are very multifaceted. You could use it for different things. That's why one of the reasons I like it, and because they're really good. It's really soft. I'm gonna choose this color right here, and I'm gonna apply it all over my lid, just all over. You don't have to apply a lot, just a little dab. You see how much pigmentation that has? Just a little bit. I put it all over, and then I'll come back and go over any areas that I want lighter or darker or anything. I think I got too much on the first one, but it's all fixable. It's makeup. It's not the end of your life if you mess up. Add too much color or not enough color. You could always fix it. It's fine. You shouldn't stress about it. I gotta say this, not to bring myself down, but I'm not a professional. I'm not a makeup artist. This is what I do, what I use. You might do things differently. or see things differently in other channels. And it's fine. Like I said, it's makeup, it's fun. It's not, nothing is written on stone. You could play around with it. That's the fun part of it, about it. So with the same brush, I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. I'll go for this one, the Rose Nugget. I always go back to it. It has some glitter in it, which is fine, just a little bit. So it's a good eyeshadow palette, in my opinion, of course. And I like these earth colors because it brings out the color in my eyes, and that's something you have to think about when you're choosing an eyeshadow. The colors of your eyes, what would enhance your color, what would make them look better. Like I have hazel greenish eyes, so earth tones like brown, oranges, yellows, golds, those are really good for my eyes. So that's something you should think about. Just a little bit more. See, it's very soft, it's very nice. There's no fallout. Like there's like maybe one little speck here, but it's like you can't even see it unless I point it to it, you know. And just, I'm gonna go back here and just blend it in. I'm not doing anything dramatic. I'm not cutting any creases, none of that. Honestly, because I don't have a lot of practice in it. Maybe in the future I will. I know some people would say like, why would you go back all the way up to your eyebrows? But I actually like it. I like it like that. I like to have color all over my eye because as you could tell, I have hooded eyes. So if I have my eyes open, you can't tell much that I have eyeshadow. And the next step would be, I do have circles under my eyes, and that concealer really didn't cover me up. So the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, my shade is light. You don't need a lot of this to cover. I like to put it here, not all over. I don't like to put it all over my under eye. Just put it here, and then with my sponge I'll go back and spread it. So here, I'll go back to my sponge and tap, 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 tap. You see what I mean? If I would have put all over here, then I would have so much concealer, unnecessary, and I would come out just really cakey. So I'll just put it a little bit here in the center and on the side of my nose, a little bit, and then just tap, tap, tap. See how nice that comes out? I think it's one of the best concealers I've ever encountered. What I see with people like my friends, and not many of my friends, but just people that I talk to about makeup, the first thing they say is like, oh, that's so expensive. And yeah, makeup sometimes can be expensive. Like when you buy something cheap, like low price, at the end it comes out expensive because either you have to buy more because it's not good, or it turns bad because again it's a cheap brand. So you might as well just buy something that it's a little bit more expensive, but in the long run it's cheaper because you save money. You don't have to buy as often, and it's good for you. And that's another thing you have to look at, if what the ingredients the makeup has and the skincare you use, what kind of ingredients does it have? Is it vegan? Is it cruelty free? Does it use chemicals? All that. Yeah, some of my makeup is expensive, or some of my products are expensive. Like the Scott Barnes brushes are a little bit on the price, on the high-end price, but they're really good. They're really good brushes, you know. Once you have them, you probably won't reach to other brushes. And then you have a good set of brushes. You don't have to have 1,000 brushes because you have good brushes. Like another good brand is the Sigma brushes. I got one recently in the mail, and I'm gonna open that one in a future video. But I have to still try those. I've heard that and I don't have a Sigma brush. I've never owned one, so it's gonna be my first set. Another set, collab with a YouTube influencer, or a YouTuber that I really enjoy, Jamie French. I'm gonna talk about her when I open the package in the future video. So I'm really excited about that. So I think I'm set with a concealer. It looks really white in the camera for some reason, but in real life it's just great. It's just my color. See, there's no, I don't know if you could tell, but there's no line, there's no difference. It's like it's all uniform, the same color. And this concealer really concealed my under eye. Maybe I went in here too far, but I'll fix that. No biggie, everything's fixable. Just take out some of the color. There we go. This brand you probably heard of. It's Wander. But this one I like. I use it every morning, like when I don't want to wear any makeup, just powder. And I'm just gonna pat. Don't like spread it all over. Just pat. Just pat, pat, pat. It settles in the foundation and the concealer. The next step would be the Milani highly rated mascara. This is the mascara I use the most in the morning when I go to work. Just a few strokes. Oh man, I blinked. It's fixable. Everything's fixable. There you go. See, no big deal. You mess up, you go back and fix it. The beauty of makeup. See, very simple. I don't wear fake eyelashes. I don't criticize anybody who does it. I just don't personally like it on me. The next step is some blush. Going back to Scott Barnes. This is brush number 64. Just a little bit. Just a little bit goes a long way. Oh, I didn't say it's the Milani. It's called the Luminoso Baked Powder Blush. I got it in I believe it was Boxycharm. So just a little bit. Smile, always smile. Tap tap. Smile. I just want a little bit of the color. My pale face. And then finally, it's unopened. It's the Milani highlighter. The Afterglow Strobelight. So with the same brush, grab a little bit and just slightly, I wish you could, I don't know, you guys could tell, like, it's very nice, very subtle. Just add a little bit here, just a little bit here of my forehead. Oh, and then just with my finger or the brush. You could do it with a brush, but I do it with my finger. I just add a little bit here, just a little bit. Here on my nose and my lip. My Smashbox. It's the Cali Contour Bronze palette. I'm gonna use the same brush, the matte bronze. Just add a little bit here. Not really exactly under my cheekbone, just a little bit over it. Just add some here. Some here under the neck, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab this little friend of mine. This is, and I just go all over very softly, and it just blends everything together. Just blend everything together, makes everything look more natural. And I'm done. Last step, actually not the last step, the second to the last step is the Milani Ludicrous lip gloss. It's in the shade whatever. It's very light. I'm not going drastic today. I use the Charlotte Tilbury. It's called the Charlotte Tilbury. Oh, Legendary Brows. There you go. But this is what I use for my eyebrows. I have thick eyebrows, as you can tell, and one is different than the other because I have a scar here, but you know, I don't mind because they're natural. Those are the way they look. And what I do in this is just brush them a little bit, just fill them in. so if I get any powder, any makeup on them. And also because right here it doesn't grow as full as this side, so I just do this to fill it in just a little bit, but it gives me that extra color or fill-in where I need it. And then finally, so I just splash it on my, just dry a little bit, and I'm good to go. One last look. What do you guys think? Maybe not, make it a little bit lighter up here, but if you don't like it when you're doing it yourself, you just go back and get the sponge where you had the concealer and just go back and pat, or you know, do whatever you like. Makeup, like I said, it's fun. It's not permanent. You could take it off, you could play around with it, you could add color. So glad you guys came and shared this few minutes with me. It's a pretty long video, and I usually don't take this long to put on my makeup, but I am talking to you and explaining everything, so that's why I'm taking a little bit longer. But I hope you guys like this video, and subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you like it, tell your friends about it, and stay tuned for more videos. I have a lot of plans and ideas coming up, and I think you guys will love it. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hi you guys, it's me again. I just wanted to show you, it's been about 8 hours or 6 hours since I applied the makeup, and you see there's no, it looks whiter in my face, but there's no difference. Like, this is my, and it looks whiter in camera, but it's been holding up a lot. It has some glow, there's some texture here, but there's a lot of glow, and very moisturized, very nice. It's not dry at all, which is a problem I have with other foundations. So I really like this foundation a lot. I'll probably get maybe a darker color, but overall it's pretty nice. I really like it. So I just wanted to show you how it looks like after a few hours that has been applied. So thanks for watching. Bye.